you rely on when the chips are down. Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with a happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pachyderm with a great big heart.
One day, Scarecrow was sitting at the kitchen table, thinking about how much he was enjoying his cup of tea.
You know, Mumfie, tea time is my favorite time of the day.
Why's that, Scarecrow?
Because it's a nice, quiet time when we can think about what we've been doing all day.
Yes, and look forward to what we'll be doing all evening.
Did you know they say you can see your future in the bottom of a teacup?
Who's they? This question confused Scarecrow because he had never thought about they before.
Oh, people who know all about teacups, I suppose.
What do you see in there?
I don't know. Looks all wet.
Mine too. The table's looking a bit drab, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, I do think it could use a bit of brightening up.
Flowers, that's what it needs. A nice bouquet of flowers right in the middle. Look at the flowers. They're all droopy.
They must need rain, Mumfie.
Do you think they'll have some soon?
Perhaps not. There's not a cloud in the sky.
Oh, there's a little one over in that tree.
So there is. And it looks like it's stuck.
Maybe it was on its way to rain on the garden when it got stuck in the tree.
Well, let's get it unstuck, shall we?
Scarecrow, being part wood himself, climbed the tree.
How can a cloud get this stuck?
I think its name must be Fluffy. It looks very fluffy indeed.
I think we should call it Soggy.
Can you get Fluffy out?
I think, So! Oh!
You did it, Scarecrow! You did it! Bring Fluffy over here to rain on the flower bed. It needs watering. But the cloud had other plans. Wait! But the cloud wouldn't wait. Oh, Fluffy wants to play. Come on, Scarecrow, chase and hide.
There you are. Now where did that cloud go?
There it is. We found you.
Oh dear.
After a good game of chase and hide, Scarecrow was looking forward to sitting down in his favorite armchair.
Fluffy is leaking all over my chair. I'd better get a mop.
Shh. Scarecrow, you'll hurt its feelings. I'm sure Fluffy is crying because it's sad.
So am I. There's a lot of water here. It's quite a small cloud to be wandering around alone like this, isn't it? All wet. Perhaps that's why it's sad.
You don't have to be small to be sad when you're alone. I'd be sad if you and I were separated, Scarecrow. The very idea made Mumfie most upset. Scarecrow felt the same way, too.
I think we better go and find this cloud's mother as soon as possible. Meantime, let's take it outside. Oh.
Oh dear, the sky is very blue.
How can you see anything in this weather?
We must climb higher to get a better look at the sky.
Again?
I suppose I could try to climb up there myself.
That's all right, I'll be safe. And I'll be drier.
see anything?
What? Yes, I do. Oh!
Scarecrow, are you all right?
Oh, yes. It's a good thing I'm made of straw and wood. But next time I won't take the shortcut.
The speck of white Scarecrow saw in the distance filled Mumfie with hope. I think we need to be closer.
How much closer? That white speck was very far away.
Oh. Then Scarecrow had a wonderful idea. The Queen's magic umbrella! Oh, Scarecrow, you are clever.
Thank you, Mumfie. Now, the Queen said only to use it for something special. And I think finding Fluffy's mother and getting dry is that special something. Don't you?
This umbrella will carry us across the countryside to Fluffy's mother, and it will keep us dry at the same time. Oh. Why is your friend so sad? This cloud is lost. Then I advise you to stay where you are. We can't stay here. We have to find this little cloud's mother. We'll be back soon! The little lost cloud was very disappointed. Don't worry. We will find your mother. So off they went, back up into the sky. Look!
White?
And Fluffy.
I think I see a resemblance.
What do you mean?
Well, people who are related or friends often seem to look like each other.
Is it the same thing with animals? And, fish? And such like?
Probably.
Do you think, there's a resemblance between us, Scarecrow?
Definitely.
This gave Mumfie a nice warm feeling, which was still with him when he looked down into the field at the fluffy whiteness. Oh no!
Sheep!
Don't cry, Fluffy. Everything's going to be all right.
Oh!
Mumfie and Scarecrow did everything they could to comfort the sad little cloud.
We promise we'll keep looking until we find your mother.
I hope that's soon. Fluffy seems to miss her a lot.
I feel as though there's a dark cloud hanging over us, Mumfie.
And there was. I don't think that's your mother. Is it, Fluffy?
We better get out of here before the storm breaks. A thunderstorm always puts me in the mood to be home,
In a cozy cottage,
dry and warm by the fire.
drinking a hot cup of cocoa. Oh, Scarecrow, look!
A cloud!
And she's especially fluffy.
Excuse me, is this who you're looking for?
Yes, it is!
She's probably been looking everywhere for Fluffy.
And she would have found Fluffy much sooner if you just stayed here, as I suggested. The best thing to do when you're lost is stay right where you are and wait for someone to find you.
I should have remembered that.
Do you think Fluffy's mother is angry?
No, I don't, Mumfie.
Mumfie suddenly noticed where all the rain was landing. The clouds did come to water the flower bed after all. And now everyone's happy again.
And I will be especially happy when I finish having my tea. And when I dry off. Come along, Mumfie.